Welcome everybody, good day. Greetings to you, music lovers and community. We are here in another Monday. It's almost 7:30 p.m. I'm up early in the morning to record another motivational video for our Mindset Monday. A little quick recap to last week. We spoke about setting an intention at the beginning of the week, setting intention for the beginning of the month, and for our journey in general. It is pretty simple. I am recording this video at this hour of the morning. I woke up almost 6:30 and getting a little bit to myself. I don't do my routine at that time. But I'm really pumped when I wake up in the morning because I have a lot of plans. I have a lot of things to do. So what I want to mention is when you are really aligned with your goals and really you have something to do and you really love doing it and you're pumped for it, you cannot stop thinking about it. This is something you love to do and it's very important to keep up with it. So what I do, I try to squeeze this in my life, think about it more, open up a chat with friends who are in the same mindset. This is what you have here, community. We talk about our own music, and when you hear how others spend time on their music, how others put effort on their music, that motivates you passively, even if you don't want, because you love music and you love what you are doing. Okay, so what I want to mention here is there is several ways to keep ourselves motivated. One is to keep talking with our friends who are in the same genre, in the same niche as us. And another thing is like replacing watching mindless movies and other podcasts and stuff with tutorials and with educational videos that show us how to get better in other aspects of our music career. This really motivates us. Knowledge is power. When we gain more knowledge, when we are gaining more confidence by getting more informed and looking at others who they successfully are bringing their career further, this helps us also a lot to keep up with the motivation, don't give up, see the bright side of it, and overcome all the obstacles. So quickly, myself, I woke up, I do my research, and I make sure last night that my camera is ready, and I make sure I go a little bit earlier to sleep because I want to record something in the morning. And that has to do with my passion because I would love to see this community growing. And that's something that recently keeps me up beside other projects that I have. But when these things keeps me up in the morning and I wake up thinking about it, number one rule, I don't bring myself back to sleep. This is really also not healthy. When your brain wakes up and you're already in an awake state, if you push yourself back to sleep, brain gets very lazy and that's not good for you. So what I do before I go to my Tai Chi training in the 9 in the morning, before for myself, my Tai Chi training was the first thing that I was going to do. So I was like spending time here and there, waking up 8 o'clock until my Tai Chi starts at 9. But recently I wake up 6, and 6 to 9 is a 3 hours. Guys, it's a 3 hours that I am working on school only. So not all the time I'm recording a video, but I can research, I can create things, I can create other kinds of video, and I can work on the modules because of course there's a lot of work. So let's say you go 9 o'clock to work. So if you have 6 to 8 to work a little bit on some of the aspects of your work, it's great, guys. This is a perfect time to be a little bit creative. And guess what? You are further 2 hours than anybody else that sleeps until 10. Okay, this is really important. One of the things that we can change our life and bring it into balance is, if you work 9 to 5, you have here 6 to 9 as well. You have some time. You're getting ready on your way, and of course you have 9 to 11 too. That's also another time. So we can do a lot of stuff with family and with friends in 1 hour, and then again dedicate 2 to 3 hours to our other love projects, which in this case is our music. If you have 2 hours in the morning, let's say 6 to 7:30 to 8, 1.5 hour, and then you come back and you chill 5 p.m. and then 6 to 9 p.m. you work, and again you chill, and 9:30 to 11 you do some stuff, and then you go to sleep. You have done everything. You are further, and you are filling up a few hours of time that, if you calculate this in week, if you calculate this in the month, and if you calculate this in a year, how much you're further and how much you have accomplished in these magical hours, you will be surprised, and this will give you a big motivation. So one thing that comes to play here is like overcoming the fear and replace it with confidence. 10 to 15 minutes a day. Really think about it. Like, what are you afraid of that doesn't let you continue and go forward and penetrate the fields of success that is out there, potential for you, and you don't go towards them, or you don't take a step towards them, and face the fears that comes up, and look at them, and try to bring this fear to a comedy situation, and look at this. If you analyze it, you will see how funny it is that you're afraid of something that is not happened yet. Yes, and try to put confidence instead of this, and say, yes, but I'm getting every day better, and these techniques will surprise a lot of people, and this strategy that I'm taking, it's gonna work, and I'm investing on myself. A lot of other ways to replace fear with self-confidence. Work on it every day a little bit, and that will be a lot. Please be careful when you are integrating your passion and a routine into your normal life, into your 9 to 5 job. Try to don't overwhelm yourself, and do it smoothly, in a way that you're not overwhelmed, and you're happy with the little small success that comes in, and you gain, and you feel better and better about yourself by squeezing this passion and love of music production and your goals inside the 9 to 5 job, or your daily routine, so to say, without overwhelming yourself. This is very important. So when I talk about 6 to 9, and then 9 to 5 job, and then 5 to 11, 5 to 9, and 9 to 11 again, this time schedule looks a little bit scary, but you don't have to do this every day and exactly like that. But I'm just showing you there are many little chunks of time that could be, with a little bit focus and a little bit of good time management and planning, be turned to productive time. I want to incorporate now a little small practice from Taiji and also from one of the books that we also introduced here, Effortless Mastery by Ken Werner. One of my friends gave me this book. I read it and it changed a lot for me. But really, when you are starting in the morning, just take 3 to 5 minutes and relax your hands. This is the hand you use the mouse. Maybe it's your left hand. Just relax them in this 90-degree. Try to also relax here. Close your eyes and just feel the energy that is in buzzing in your hands. And stay with it for a few seconds. And know that this is the life energy that you use to take action, to click, and to make parts together and create things with your hand. And this life energy is here to bring about your success. That's why it's given to you. That's why you created it. That's why it's in your body. It's cultivated in your body. It's part of you. And this life energy that is doing the zzz in your hand will transform into your music. And this is how it is. When we bring this practice 2-3 minutes inside, and then you will see that we have a new perception of what we are doing. Slowly. Please try this for 1 week. And if you like it, go on with it. We will go to more meditations and practices that we do add to our routine, of course, in the higher level. But I really wanted to give you something to have this week and start with it also for the free part of the community. Yes. Also, if you have been listening to the teachings of Eckhart Tolle, he also talks a lot about this, because if you want to come to the present and stop chattering, like we spoke about it this morning, talking about the fears, thinking about what is gonna come, stuff that holds us from doing things, get back to your body. Get back to the energies inside your body and start with the hand. The hands, these Chinese call it the Laogun points. These are really important energetic points. And a lot of the work that we do daily, it's from our intellect. We get information and we make it happen with our hands. So it's really important to bring some sort of consciousness inside the body, and we start from the hands. Just be aware of the energy and flowing of liquids and life force which is going inside the body. All right, guys, have a really good week and start the month also, the June month, really well. This is a really good month. It's summer and it's time to do a lot of cool stuff. It's time to be with friends, make music, go listen to music, and have a lot of fun. Incorporate these things that we spoke about into your routine, and I'm gonna see you in the community. Much love, everybody. So quickly, here we go. I'm back from my routine. So I'm back to the studio, and I wanted to remind you quickly that this week, send your track, and we are going to do the weekly call again on Wednesday. And you can send your track, submit it, we will download it, and then we can do the deep analysis on the track. And it's a lot of fun. This is something we have completely for free and for community every week. So Wednesdays, it's 6 p.m. at Berlin time. I'm looking forward to get your music, which is going to be on private SoundCloud link, and please set it up so I can download it, and I will put this in my digital audio workstation, and we start analyze it and talk about it together with community and some other experts that are also in the chat. Looking forward, guys. Have a good day.